Hi, you're watching the Inside Racing and this is the BTCC.
The BTCC from Great Britain. 4 letters that stand for authentic, good motorsport for the British Touring Car Championship.
The series is, in my view, one of the toughest in the world, if not the toughest. You know, we've got drivers here like Fabrizio, he's turned up, he's multiple European champion.
If anyone hasn't watched it yet, no doubt if they're watching today, then they will see the action. Yeah, there's a lot of contact, a lot of hard racing, and it always looks good from the outside.
It's a brilliant chat championship. I mean, it's a very tough chat championship to win. The competition's very, very good.
A competition with over 20 sports cars, contested on the fast race circuits of Britain. This year, the drivers will again be competing for the championship over 10 weekends, with no one ever giving a single inch. Tough motorsport action is the order of the day. Top race drivers in fast sports cars, touring car racing the way it's meant to be. Nerve-wracking tension, thrilling duels and dogged maneuvers, plus the occasional crash. Driving these cars is no job for softies. Electronic driver aids? Forget it. 7 different car makes are involved this season. 7 makes and even more vehicle models. Just one example, this BMW 3 Series.
It's E90, so it's a 320 SI. It's the new facelifted latest model, so it's got all the latest bodywork. Obviously, it's, you know, the pedigree of the car speaks for itself. It won the championship last year. It's won with Andy Priaulx in the World Championship. It's won that 3 times. It's a good, strong car. You know, that's the nice thing. It's been designed and built properly. And for the BTCC, I think we need a well-built car.
It's especially when refueling that the other car catches the eye. Its driver gets the tank filled up not with petrol, but with liquefied petroleum gas, LPG, an alternative fuel that's thus now also entering the BTCC. 2 cars are already using this fuel this season and will therefore be literally hitting the gas.
People get scared by different. You know, we're running an LPG turbo this year, which is greener, cleaner and cheaper, but is it faster? At the moment, it's looking like it's 1 and 2 in the speed traps, but only by 0.1 of a kilometre an hour. It's very, very close. And at the moment, we're just working very hard with the chassis to make it a little bit better through the corners, but it's all looking very good. We're a lot better starting this year than we were last year.
The new season got underway at Thruxton. In addition to British racers, the grid also featured international drivers, such as Italian touring car warhorse Fabrizio Giovanardi, all ready for the start, not far from the site of the mystical Stonehenge. Thruxton, a high-speed circuit, the fastest in fact in all of Britain. Call for here are the right tyres and drivers with total concentration. But they've all waited long enough. Finally, they can head off again, and on a race Sunday, no less than 3 times, for 16 laps at a go.
Slow start, lights out, away we go, and Giovanardi gets off the line of Matt Jackson, slow in the BMW.
It is tough. You know, it's tough on the guys because the nature of BTCC, there's you know, its fair share of contact, and the cars generally come in with a little bit of damage. So to keep on top of that during the day is tough. And of course, it's very important not to have a big shunt at any point during the day because you know, you're then on the back foot for the rest of the day. But yeah, it's a busy day.
Setup and tyre pressure get checked only in pre-race qualifying. Pit stops during the race only in absolute emergencies. All of the drivers run the same tyres, a common standard to keep chances equal.
It's just a very important part of the race weekend is getting them to last the whole race and be as quick as you possibly can at the last lap, and then hopefully that'll be as close as possible to your quickest lap at the first lap of the race. So it's very important. The front-wheel drive cars tend to use the tyres a little bit harder, but with the new tyre introduced for this year, we're finding that it actually lasts a lot better over a race distance, so that should make for closer racing in this year's championship. But a great tyre.
The great man of the first race weekend, Fabrizio Giovanardi in his Vauxhall. In total, 3 different winners, who each picked up 15 points. A thrilling, highly promising first race day in the BTCC 2010.